Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider, back with another cryptocurrency video for you today. I took the weekend off, a lot of stuff to do around the house, getting all that sort of thing in order, and taking a little bit of a mental health break from reading news, looking at news, or otherwise being concerned with news. Uh, Anyways, the world is still in the throes of the coronavirus, with most Americans, I think something like 90% of us, being on lockdown or quarantine, self-isolation, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully everybody is healthy and safe, protected from the detrimental effects of the coronavirus, and you're keeping yourself occupied so you're not letting the anxiety get to you. Humans are social animals, and you don't really realize it to the full extent, just how much so, until you can't go anywhere. So hopefully everyone's doing well with that. If you're new to the channel and staring at the screen in front of you right now, wondering what you're watching, before we get into the actual meat of the video, we always make a donation to @GoodXRP for the newest subscribers to the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe, we will make a donation on your behalf. This tweet is confirmation that we sent 10 XRP off, and they broke it down and sent it to all these wonderful charities, all good places, dog rescues. They help homeless veterans and get educational materials for children, clean water projects, tree replanting, I believe, reforestation. Is that a word? Reforestation? I don't know. Also, I'd like to say that I'm not a financial planner, accountant, tax preparer, stockbroker, certified financial planner, none of that. We're not giving you investment advice, so make your own decisions and reap your own rewards or suffer your own consequences. Hopefully, if you listen to this channel and other channels like mine, we end up reaping and not suffering. That's the name of the goal in investing. But everything is up today. We're going to talk about that. The traditional Dow is up over 1,000 points at the time I'm recording this video. Massive, massive gains. Crypto's not doing bad either. So we're gonna look at specifically the crypto market. If you want to talk about stocks, this really isn't a good channel for it. We cover mostly all things crypto. So starting out in live coin watch, let me just refresh. I think it just refreshed on its own there. It refreshes every once in a while. And see what Bitcoin dominance has done. It's staying relatively flat over the past week or so. It looks like 65.38%. For those believers or those people that want an alt season, that number is going to have to drop probably at least a good 15, maybe 20% before we see the chart really start to diverge from Bitcoin. It's 65% is a lot of dominance. One of our favorite coins is XRP, sitting at $0.189 or 18.9 cents. We did clear that 20% hurdle, or that 20-cent hurdle, I believe, over the last night. Was it 20 cents or 19? I think we cleared the 19-cent hurdle last night. Maybe I'm wrong there. We'll look at that in Coinalyze, and it will clarify that for us very quickly. But there's just about everything in the top 10 by market cap is a gainer. Ethereum making some nice 11.26% gains. We do have some Ethereum here. Very interested to see what happens with Ethereum 2.0. I'd like to do some more reading up on it, but I just am behind the curve on all the reading that I have to do. So forgive me. I will research more on that. EOS making a nice 8% gain. Stellar is a really standout. It's pretty much, well, except for Ethereum, it's almost double what everyone else's gain is. 16.35%, up to almost 5 cents. And with something like Stellar, it's just a risk versus reward thing for me. I'll have some just because it's at 4 cents and I can buy a pretty nice amount of it. And so we do have a Stellar position as well. I don't necessarily think that it's superior to XRP. It's just more of just grab some of this because why not? Uh, Link and cryptocurrency is my hobby. Some people are into photography or horse betting. Any hobby you get into, hunting, uh, boats, any hobby you get into, you can put as much money into as you possibly want to. Crypto just happens to be mine. Crypto is my boating and hunting and fishing and all that. Well, crypto, and I do a little bit with motorcycles now and then, but crypto is probably my main one. Um, yeah, link up 6%. That's good. We have a story about Tezos as well. Let's check out our Hedera hash graph. It had not made gains. Okay, so up 2%. It had not made gains to the significance of the rest of the market, but that's okay. It looks like the first top 20 in the market cap are really seeing the biggest gains. We'll see if there's any kind of sustenance to this rally, if it sustains or if this is just a temporary blip. I think a lot of the traditional market news is coming off the back of New York reporting less deaths from the coronavirus. And it's still so early that could just be a 1 day statistical outlier and it could go back to the way it was. Um, but I think there's some positive news out there, and I think it's making its way to the market, and that greed cycle is starting to kick in. People want to buy, people want to purchase at these low prices. So, uh, which is good all the way around. Okay, so we did cross that 19-cent mark, and we're across it right now. Everything looks good in the indicators except for this 30-day or 1 day. What is this? 1 day. Uh, we got some red here, but these change a lot. These are the moving averages for XRP, the calculated moving averages, depending on what exchanges they're using. And these are the oscillators that indicate the buying trends. Is something overbought? Is it kind of sitting neutral? Is it oversold? And it uses the relative strength index and a few other ones, Bollinger Bands, things like that. We like to look at it because it gives you I don't know, charts are just not as appealing to me as tables. When I look at them, a chart is always like something you have to figure out. I don't know. It's just a personal preference. I like to see it in a table format more than a chart. But charts are helpful too in some ways, I guess. Um, this article comes to us from paymentsource.com, and it is not listing an author, but it's talking about a group of investors sued for cryptocurrency exchanges and 7 issuers claiming they sold billions of dollars of unregistered digital tokens and other securities in violation of U.S. securities laws. And this makes me wonder now with the suit against Ripple, uh, kind of. Yeah, it's still alive, but the amended suit against Ripple, in my opinion, puts the plaintiff in a much worse place than they were before they filed the amended complaint. From what I've seen of it, and I'm no great legal mind, I am not Perry Mason. Obviously, I've already disclaimed that I'm just a jerk working in the fintech space. Um, it, the it makes me wonder if some of these institutions don't just go out and buy a bunch of new coins just so they can file this lawsuit, um, uh, just to see if it pans out and they can make some free money. Either the value of the token they buy will go up, and if it does, it's great. If it doesn't, that's great too, because then they can file one of these suits. Um, Maybe they're right. Maybe they have some standing. I don't know. We'll see what the court says. But the lawsuit names exchanges Binance, Buybox, BitMEX, and KuCoin. BitMEX, isn't that the one where the CEO really said some things that made me crazy about XRP. And it's like, why are you selling XRP based products if you hate it so much? Um, but the suits filed late Friday in Manhattan federal court seek to represent classes of cryptocurrency investors. The case alleges that exchanges and issuers failed to comply with federal and state security laws intended to protect investors from unscrupulous behavior. We'll see. I don't know what the price tag is on it. It says losses are often exceeding 1 million, so my guess is that the suit exceeds 1 million. We'll see which way it goes. It, some of the U.S. exchanges aren't on there. I don't see Coinbase. I think is or Kraken. I don't see Kraken on there. So we will keep looking at this as the stories pop up, if they gain any traction, and see what we've got here. The next story is FX Street from Thomas Salas. And XRP, I'm just going to read one of the bullet points. XRP USD pair crosses the long-term bearish channel ceiling and signals the launch of a new uptrend in the crypto market. Let's hope so. And we'll just scroll down to the pair. The pair is the momentary winner of the day and the first to escape the long-term bearish structure. It's currently trading at the price level of 0.186. We know it's higher than that and rapidly moving towards the significant moving average positions between 20 cents and 24-cent levels. Let's see if we can get there today. That would be an achievement. Above the current price of first resistance levels at 19, which we've passed, then the second at 0.197, and the third one at 0.22. So, what do we say we were at? 0.1907. So we've got a little bit to go before we get to that 0.197 resistance that Ayush Jindal was talking about. But price action is good. I mean, it looks like from this chart here. Oh, that's the Ethereum chart. Let's look at the XRP chart. It's kind of the same. They're all top three are usually very similar. It looks like we're here, which is definitely better than being here. But obviously, you can tell just from looking at this chart that we are not completely out of the hole yet. This would be, well, I don't know. In this chart, I can't see back under this lettering, but this looks like it would be the top of the hole that we fell into. And right now, it looks like we're about a quarter of the way up. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can break these resistances, turn them into supports, and move out of the hole there. I hope that we do. The next story is about a coin that we hold a position here at the Crypto Insider channel. And it comes from InsideBitcoins.com, and it's by Ali Raza. It says a massive demand for Tezos could lead to an unprecedented price hike. The Tezos cryptocurrency's done well in the market with steady gains since last year. At a point a few months ago, the crypto reached an ATH as its bullish trend reached its pinnacle. Tezos is not about to roll back with the high level of demand it has received within the past few days, picking up pace. The recent slump in the crypto demand last month almost cut off its consolidated gains for the past few months. However, XTZ is gradually picking up and showing signs that could lead to unprecedented price gains in the weeks ahead. How high can it go? Market experts have analyzed the bullish level of the crypto coin. According to an analyst, I don't know which analyst, Tezos could grow to the level where it can add 20% or more to its current price when traded against Bitcoin. Today, the cryptocurrency was trading at $1.78. Let's go back and check and see if that's still the case. Okay, yeah, 179 here. Which is an impressive leap from its $1.48 value last week. Within a week, Tezos has grown more than 20%, and if it's sustained, the coin could reach an unprecedented level, which would surpass its previous all-time high a few months ago. So in addition, if you're holding Tezos, and you bought some last week, not only did you make this 20% gain, but if you're staking it, you're also making an annual gain of 6%. Now you're making that gain in the crypto, so you're getting, if you put 1,000 Tezos, every year you're going to get 60 Tezos, so you're making it in its own currency. and not necessarily US dollars unless you're selling those as they're deposited to you. And what I have seen some investors do is they'll get that Tezos staking reward and they'll immediately turn that into XRP or whatever coin they're looking to buy at that point in time. So it's like they're not really shelling fiat out for the currency. But you do have to shell out the fiat to buy the Tezos coin anyway, and it's important. You got to keep an eye on has your position dropped to the point where that 6% reward you're getting from it uh, is doesn't even make up for the loss on what your original buy-in is at. So you've got to have some wits about you. 6% is very nice. It's going to sound attractive to a lot of people, especially a lot of people that trade with the Coinbase app or something like that. They're not really traders. They're not looking at trends or charts or anything like that. They just like, oh, I'm going to get interest from this one. And I think Ethereum's going to go the same way. I think how many is it? Does anyone know? Do you got to have 32 Ethereum, I think, to be able to stake it once some update happens or something like that? Here, at the conclusion of the piece, the high price movement of Tezos could do better than Bitcoin. Although Bitcoin is the ultimate trading crypto, it doesn't mean other coins cannot provide better levels of profits. And that's, yeah, we've seen that, depending on the time frame you're looking at. Tezos is one of those cryptocurrencies trying to outperform Bitcoin. Crypto Michael explained that the upside target for XTZ is about 3,000 sats against a present price of 2,500 satoshis and 20% gain. It will just be a matter of time before the coin performs better than Bitcoin in the market, according to Crypto Michael. Yeah, and it could that could very well be. And I think as people start getting into crypto, hopefully we see some swell in the market cap overall, meaning new money coming in, and I think Tezos being in the top 10 is going to be an attractive option for a lot of people that are not necessarily very well read in technical analysis and day trading. So we'll see if that's the case. We like Tezos. We've had a position of it for a long time. I think I got into Tezos at something like 80 cents. So it's still a good position for me. And a lot of the times it performs conversely to some of the other coins that maybe are more favorite to me, like XRP. A lot of times when XRP is down, Tezos has still been making those gains or slight gains over the past, I don't know, 6 months. So it kind of hedges against some of the other coins in the market. Sometimes they're all down, with the Bitcoin dominance being what it is, and sometimes they're all up, like today. But every once in a while you can hedge a little bit against losses in other coins with Tezos, at least over the past, I'd say 4 to 6 months. Whether that trend continues, we'll see. They think it will. We hope so. Oh, there's my music. Anyways, I'm going to pop up some additional videos for you to continue your crypto insider journey. Please like and subscribe. We will donate to charity on your behalf if you do. Thank you for watching, and we should be back tomorrow.